could work with anyone you've not worked with before on the lineup here this weekend, are there any artists you would particularly love to get in the studio with?
Work with.
In
any sense?
In any sense.
If we're talking musically, I would love to work with Scene Queen.
Oh, amazing.
Charlotte Sands, but only because I know she's lovely, because we took her out.
She is lovely. She's
great.
very lovely.
I have to take a closer look.
Okay.
Maybe onto Shikari.
I mean, an obvious fit right there. I think it'd be great.
For sure.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember who else.
Yeah, I mean, that's already an incredible list right there.
Yeah, leave it at
if you
that.
had an EP of those, I'd be absolutely delighted. That's the one right there.
I would say either Spencer from Underoath. I've got an Underoath tattoo on my arm. They're my fucking favorite. Sorry for swearing, but wait. And then I would say 100% Alid from Kids in Glass Houses.
Oh, that's a great shout.
Grew up listening to them. His voice is just like butter, you know. He's just like something else. And I'm grateful to be from the Welsh music scene. Seeing the Blackout and Kids coming back this year, just like I feel like I'm living my best life as a fan of music, you know.
100%. It's a nice moment for a lot of familiar faces coming back. It's really, really exciting.
You know, like we toured with Billy Talent was one of the first tours we ever did. Like they took us out for an arena tour in Europe in like 2007, and they're so lovely, and it's been really nice to see them again. Is it PVRIS before them?
Yeah.
I mean, just awesome. I could actually see that being a thing.
Well, yeah.
Who's after that? Trying to remember who's on our stage. We've only seen people who are on our stage.
You're busy. That's fair.
Yeah, we haven't been able to go. But today I'm hoping to see some more and get about the site a bit more. But yeah, I don't know. Mind blank. Who else is playing?
I mean, everyone. It's that stat. I'm pretty sure. It's Band-Aid. It's Band-Aid 2023. It's Scene Aid. That's what we want. It's going to work well. Who are we going to go with?
Harriet.
Straight in.
My favorite band. Absolutely love them. We toured with them in December, and I'm a super fan. I went to go watch them on their headline tour the other day in Manchester. They're incredible artists, amazing people, and I think they're going to be one of the biggest metal bands in the world.
It's weird because we don't do that stuff very often, and I think a lot of the time we're always anxious about, like when people ask me to do it. I guessed it on the Nightmares record the other day, the great band from Wales. I don't know if you know them, but I don't do it very often because I feel like we are so obsessed with kind of keeping control of things. But I would love, like Ollie Static Dress, like he's a very good friend of ours, and they've been doing some mad stuff. You see the crucifixion they've done on stage? Yeah, very.
It's chaotic. I love it.
Very, yeah, like we had him come out and sing with us on our last tour when they toured with us, and it was great. So perhaps Ollie at some point would be great to have him on a song. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Ooh. I mean, my instant reaction to that question is like, well, let's go Welsh, right? Let's go Holding Absence.
Yeah.
You know?
Popular choice, I gotta say. People saying Lucas.
Yeah, I mean, he can sing. The boy can sing. He can take the high harmonies because I just can't hit them anymore.
I saw that the Academy is on the lineup.
They are back.
And now that they're kind of back at it a little bit, I think that would be really fun. Even just the idea that we played Riot Fest in Chicago and they were on the bill as well. It's kind of cool to see us on some similar stages. So I'm going there.
Nice.
I don't know in what way we would work with them, but I love Underoath, and we were just talking to them a few minutes ago, and yeah, just excited to see their set. And
hey man,
that would be
Spencer's new solo project is very in tune with a lot of what you guys do. I could see that. That could be very, very interesting.
Yeah,
for sure.
big fans of them.
Make that happen.
You guys took both of my thoughts. So, you know what I'm doing? Charlotte Sands.
Hey, there we
Double
go.
down. Loved you a little more.
The sequel.
The
we
sequel.
Need the sequel.
2026. Get ready.
But I will say that the teenager in me and like the emo kid in me would say Underoath, because they're still one of my favorite bands to this day. And although they're like, you know, friends of ours now, we've worked and met with Tim a whole bunch from that band, and you know they're great dudes. I think the fanboy in me would still say, yeah, I would really love to work with Underoath.
Amazing.
Yeah, same. Or just even some of like our peers, you know, like doing like Boston Manor, we're just best friends, you know, and be cool to do something together like musically in the future, you know.
PVRIS would be good.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Wargasm.
Mm.
Yeah.
and a creeper for me. What about you?
That's win-win-win for me.
I mean, yeah, all again, big high concept stuff going on there as well. Like this works.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to see that pairing in a concept record. That'd be an interesting one.
Do you know what? I watched Trash Boat for the first time, and they were fucking amazing, man. It was so good, and I was like, Toby's scream is just like,
yeah, he's a machine on
so
stage.
I was like,
He's great.
yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, maybe I don't know.
Well, I mean, Flogging Molly obviously would be massive. I think us and the Offspring doing something together would be absolutely massive.
Yeah.
Of course, Less Than Jake and us are always doing something. In fact, we've just announced via the billboard out there that we will be back in 2024 for the first time together in the UK on
That's
a tour.
so exciting.
And it's called the You Ask For It tour because people have been saying for 25 years, you guys got to tour together, and so we are. But yeah, I think doing something with Flogging Molly would be really great. Of course, Zebrahead would be fun. I mean, just basically all of our friends.
The Main would be cool, kind of cool. I really like The Main, and I like the guys a lot. And I don't think it would make sense for an Underoath song, but I think that's what would make it interesting.
Yeah.
Like, not being like, here's an Underoath song, we left the bridge, John sing it. Like, actually get in the room with a couple of them, with a couple of us, and see what shakes loose. I think that would be fun.
Very cool. Aaron, how about you?
I was going to say the same thing. So I'm such a fan of that band, and I have been for a long time. I always felt like this isn't meant to sound like, oh, we're the shit or whatever, but I felt like we always did whatever we wanted under Oath. We've never been like, we'll do this so we can get the clicks. We've never been that band. The Main is the exact same way in a different genre. You know what I mean? They don't give a shit. Like, they just don't. So I think that's why I think it would be cool. Even though it's completely separate genres of music, I think it'd be cool because the ethos is the same.
Enter Shikari is such a huge influence on my music, which I'm sure he heard me say that and was like, what the hell are you talking about? Because he's seen me. He for the London date ended up playing Stare Into the Void with Wargasm. So we'd followed each other on Twitter, but I'm like, someday I will manifest that collab and it'll be chaotic.
I mean, no, we can't say Underoath. We technically collabed with them in the past on Tracing Back Roots.
Yeah, we can throw that in again, though.
Well,
we'll throw Underoath on the list.
Technically, Aaron was not in Underoath when he sang on Tracing Back Roots, so we can still say Underoath.
Does it have to make sense, or can it just be like
It doesn't have to make
whatever?
sense. Yeah, I mean, who do you want to work
So
with?
the
I guess
Offspring
Nice.
was the very first. Smash was the very first album I ever had. My older brother gave it to me when I was 6 years old, which I should not have been listening to at 6 years old. But I remember very vividly, listening to Bad Habit as a 6-year-old, being like, "This rules," and it ruined me because now I play punk rock for a living. So yeah, I don't know, write a song with Dexter. That'd be sick.
Ooh, I wouldn't mind it. Wouldn't mind it. Any other choices in there? Anyone you want to shout out?
Got anything?
That sounds good to me.
Hey, sounds good. Hey, if we nail it in one, we nail it in one.
Would I want to collab with? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of especially on the stage that we're playing, there's a lot of really cool bands. I mean, our friends like Fireworks and bands like the Menzingers and all those bands over there. It's really cool because anytime I'm over there getting ready to play, there's just good music happening. So it's nice.
It wouldn't fit with Trash Boat, but one of my, and it's not even a guilty pleasure, that didn't even enter my mind. One of my favorite bands on this lineup is Bowling for Soup. Hey. I fucking love Bowling for Soup. I think they are the purest form of pop punk. Yep. I think they are so much fun. They have arguably some of the catchiest pop punk songs ever written. Yep. And oh god, if they were just we've written this 1985-esque hit single and we want you to just sing over half of it, I'd be like, yeah, I'll do that. That would be so much fun. And they're really cool dudes.
Scene Queen. I love Scene Queen so much.
Do you know what? I love it too, but it's such a popular choice. I love that, and it's a wide variety of different artists. That's what I like about it. Loads of different genre type people being yeah, Scene Queen, that'd be really fun.
She's just so cool, and I love how much she doesn't give a shit, and I love how much it pisses people off, because that's entirely what this entire genre is for. And the fact that people are resistant to it is why are you here? Weren't you the kids that grew up being bullied for what you liked, and now you're doing the same? It doesn't make sense. I fucking love it.
I don't know. I mean, my friends, obviously, first and foremost,
Bossa Manor, Movements, Trash Boat, Creeper, like we're all old friends since 2017. Somehow, you know, it was because of Warped Tour. Yeah, Warped Tour 2017.
Of course.
Yeah, and we're all played on the same stage, and it's funny that we're all back here.
Yeah, it's great.
In a big reunion tour. Yeah, dude, it's sick. It's mad. But I'd probably like to collaborate with them, but I don't know. I work with anybody. It doesn't yeah.
Nice.
And Shikari's cool, yeah. Wargasm would be fun. Higher Power, dude.
Oh yeah, Higher Power.
Fuck, Higher Power, dude.
They were fresh.
Were they sick? I was asleep in the van. Fuck.
They were fresh.
I mean, I love Girlfriends. They're like good friends of mine, and I love Travis, and they're just like always sound incredible and are such good people, like very, very sweet. These are on my stages, on Jaden's on there as well, and I think he's really sick, and he has such like a cool style and such like a sweet person as well. So I love them, and I love that I think we're all kind of in like the same place. We're all like the same ages, and we're all just like in the newish style of this this new resurgence of this music. So I would say I would love to like tour and do stuff with them.
Movements.
Nice.
100%. Like they're some of the greatest people I've ever met and some of my best friends. I owe a lot to Pat particularly, but like as songwriters, really sick. I feel like they are in this bubble that is kind of like in this like pop punk world or emo world, but they are so much more than it. And I'm waiting for it to just do that, because you listen to the songs and you listen to how it is, and I'm like, this is indie rock in its finest. Like it's not even in emo world anymore. And I just know for a fact once they get over that, like once that band just manages to break out of like being in this kind of box or whatever, it's going to be monumentally massive. Like I'm not saying they're a small band at any point, like, but they are so underrated, especially over here. It's criminal.
Oh wow, yeah. There's a lot of great bands on this festival. We went to see The Offspring last night. They were phenomenal. Always love to do something with them. And a bunch of new bands that we haven't seen, like Sincere Engineer. I'm looking forward to checking out.
Honestly, maybe Sueco, because I'm going on tour with him, so I feel like that would be really a sick combo. But then also Scene Queen, because she's one of my best friends, and we've been talking about doing something together for so long. So
Popular choice, Scene Queen, today. I gotta say, a lot of artists been saying that. She is great.
I would love to do a song with The Main. I've known those guys for over a decade, and just to watch what they've been able to achieve as a band and the longevity that they've had, and just the career is super inspiring. And they're also just the nicest guys ever.
Love the guys.
I don't know, a Girlfriend's Millencolin song? What would that sound like? Who knows? Who knows?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, only one way to find out. That was like one of my first bands I listened to, like, you know, growing up as a kid in the school bus at, you know, 6th grade or something like that.
I'm going to say right now it's a tie between, I mean, I'd always love to do something with Underoath just because I grew up as a fan. And then Holding Absence. I love Lucas's voice.
Yeah. It's been a popular choice, that, Lucas's voice in particular, because the guy kills it. Boy's got pipes. We do love Lucas.
I don't know if it would work, but I'd love to work with them and Shikari. They're like one of my favorite bands of all time. I've seen them like 42 times, so I'm a big fan. But we didn't see them yesterday, so we're going to stay and see them tonight. So, but yeah, I mean, I'd love to work with Rao. I mean, I don't know if it would work, but I think it would sound kind of cool if you had a verse or something, one of our songs maybe.
If you had to work with somebody you've never worked with before on this lineup, what's like the dream collab of this kind of lineup? Oh, interesting choice. That's very cool.
Yeah.
What is it about Movements? You feeling the new single and all that stuff?
I just love Movements.
Great.
I don't know. I just love them. I didn't get to see them today, but hopefully I'll see them tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just love them. I love their music. And yeah.